What's up, world? Just wanted to make a quick video. Yeah, my niece made that for me, so Fox. Where have I been? Where have I been for the last year, I guess? My videos of working out and, uh, doing reviews on supplements and stuff like that. December, well, let's backtrack a little bit. September, I want to say, I had to go to Bagram. I was, at the time I was contracting in Afghanistan, so I was in a small camp called Fob Dalki, which was known as Fob Shank in the past. Um, I couldn't really tell you guys where I was at because it was like OPSEC, Operation Security. People find out, then they, learn coordinates and whatnot. We had a lot of rockets come in. Anyway, I went to Bagram for a passport. I had to get a new passport, and some issues with my stomach. I couldn't use a bathroom. Uh, just kind of worried, man. Like, what's going on? I fucking Dora the Explorer it, and I was like, well, let me touch what's back there, and it felt like a balloon was back there. So I got kind of worried. So the next day, I went about my business, went to the bathroom regularly. So I was like, okay, whatever, it's all good. Let's fast forward to September, October, November. November, from that point, I had this massive pain in my butt, man. Like it felt like if you sit in a car for more than eight to 10 hours, but it wasn't on my tailbone. It was like on my right cheek. Finally, I went to see a military doctor. He couldn't do nothing. He could just look at it. So he says, "Hey, you got an anal fissure. Cool, cool, cool. I'll deal with the pain till December when I go home on Christmas vacation." Came to Texas. Went to see a doctor. She opened me up, and then she found a tumor, which was after the biopsy was stage 3 rectal cancer. So December 23rd, I was diagnosed with cancer. Um, I did my chemo. I did my radiation. Uh, what else happened? June 24th, I had an operation. So the cancer ended up destroying my rectum. Uh, they had to give me a colostomy bag. So I wasn't able to go back to work. I hadn't worked out exercise wise since what? Uh, August maybe? August was last month at the gym because the pain was just too much to bear. So here we are in Texas, June 24th, do my operation. I got my colostomy bag on. The doctor goes, checks my blood levels, says, hey, everything looks good. I think, we got it. So cool. Let's fast forward, a little bit, do another blood test. No, 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 I'm sorry. Let's fast forward to my first cleanup chemo. So it's like they give you this chemo for 3 months to make sure that microscopic cancer doesn't live or doesn't survive after surgery. Um, I got real sick in August, man. Fever way up like 104, throwing up, stomach cramps, and I didn't want to tell nobody. I was like, man, I can ride this shit out with medicine. So we do a scan, we do a CT scan, see something, we do a PET scan, they see more cancer, we do a biopsy on one of the lymph nodes that's on my aorta vein behind my abdomen. Turns out the cancer came back. Let's fast forward to what is this now? January. So let's fast forward to October 2020. This whole time we're fighting this COVID quarantine shit, so I can't go outside. My white blood cells are so low that if a motherfucker cough on me, I could get sick and die. It's crazy. So I'm scared to get this COVID thing. But anyway, we go to September, October of last year now. The cancer went from the lymph nodes and jumped to my lungs. And then I'm just like, okay, let's just continue with chemo because by this time I'm already on a new chemo, some of the strongest chemo. Uh, Stage 4 colon cancer and met to lungs, so it metastasized to my lungs. It's a really aggressive cancer. I guess it's one of the leading killers in America. So we go to last month. I had what they call a bowel obstruction. So something in my intestines got blocked up. I was throwing up, sick. They're like, hey, there's a blockage in there. Let's get it cleared. Stick a what they call an NG tube down my nose. It goes down my stomach, so it decompresses stuff. Uh, I get a CT scan. The doctor says, hey, there's your kidneys are really inflamed, and you have some medical name for it. I don't know. I can't remember. But you need to get it looked at. I decided to go to, well, my oncologist told me to go to MD Anderson to see what they could do for me because, my chemo here wasn't helping. And it's like 10 o'clock right now, man. I'm tired. My whole life is just tiredness every day. So forgive me if I'm yawning and looking like this. But anyway, my oncologist says, hey, let's go to MD Anderson. Let's talk to one of the oncologists, see what they can do. I go there, do my blood test, do CT scans, and whatnot. Well, do my scan, they find another tumor that's been growing on my pelvis, pushing against the uteter, so it's the thing that goes from your kidney to your bladder. And after surgery, I had issues with leaks. I had to wear a little pad every day, but it recently got worse. I mean, where I'll be sitting here and it just literally pissing myself at night, not even knowing. Well, now we know why, because this thing's pushing on my thing and it's just forcing pee to come out and it's messing up my kidneys. So I got admitted to the hospital. I drove from Killeen to Houston, went to the ER, got admitted, and I had the surgery. So now I got these catheters in each kidney, go into 2 bags, and it's supposed to take the swelling down. And, I got to wear this for 3 months. Then we go back and see how they look. If they're okay, they probably take them out. On top of that, in 2 months, I got to go back and see the oncologist again. And we'll do another scan to see if the new chemo that I'm about to get on is going to help. But I just wanted to give y'all a quick update. That's where we're at today. Is I'm waiting on my insurance to approve this chemo. It's going to be a pill form this time, not liquid. So, but I heard it gets you really, really tired. Uh, it can like swell your hands up and give blisters on them and your feet. So, just got to be prepared for the worst. But listen, guys, I'm 37 years old, man. Found this out last year. Well, I was still 37, but who knows how long I had it. So when I got here, it was already considered stage 2 going to 3 or stage 3. Um, man, fellas, women, if you guys feel something back there, man, don't hesitate to have somebody look inside your butt, because I was the kind of guy that's like, nah, nobody's gonna look in my ass, because I'm not gay, and that's a stupid way to think, you know what I mean? I don't have nothing against, that culture, or, that community, but I just didn't want nobody poking their finger in my butt. Sorry for the lights. I'm watching a movie. Um, that's kind of stupid. So if I can't really tell you the symptoms, man. I didn't really have anything obvious. Like there was a time where I was really, really constipated, and I had to take like some Chinese tea or something. China tea. It's a green box. I took some X-Lax, some fiber, and finally, like everything came out, but it hurt. And over time, it hurt. Like during the chemo and the radiation, I had just inconsistent bowel movements. I mean, I wore a pamper because I would walk 2 steps and I would just shit myself. So that's where I've been. Fighting cancer right now, trying to survive. Uh, I may start doing videos again, just talking about updates on what's going on now. How's it going? How are we beating it? What's gonna happen to me? I'll probably end up doing that just to leave this for my family, for my sister, for my daughter to see. Like go to dad's YouTube page and just listen to him talk about what happened during this time. So keep up. Like and subscribe if you want. Just if there's anybody else out there with stage 3, stage 4 rectal cancer, tell me your story, man. I mean, if there's anybody out there that survived stage 4 rectal cancer, please, I'd like to hear your story, because I just want to know that there's a light at the end of this tunnel, because it's a beast right now, and it's tearing me apart. But I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to stay strong. I got my little, my 97 SC300 I've been working on. I'm about to turbo that up. Might make videos on that too, just because there's not a lot of videos on SC300s on YouTube. So I might just start doing videos of just random stuff. Uh, I don't know. I'm just so lost. I just felt like I needed to hit record right now and just talk. If you're out there listening, I appreciate it. If you watched it to the end, thank you. So take care, world, and you'll see me again soon. I'm gonna probably start making videos again. All right, guys. Be easy. Good night. Peace out.